Well, hello, all my little preschool friends. It's your girl, Sandy Pinkalicious. And you know what time it is. It's time for another special Pinkalicious story. Today's story is called Silverlicious. I had a wiggly tooth. It had been wiggling for days. I wiggled my tooth at breakfast and I wiggled my tooth at lunch. At snack time, I saw Peter was eating a Chocolicious cookie. I grabbed it and took a big bite out of it. Oh, look! My tooth! It came out! Yay! But something was wrong. Oh no, Mommy! It wasn't just any tooth. It was my sweet tooth. This cookie has no flavor. It has no taste. It just tastes like dirt. Oh dear, you lost your sweet tooth? Asked Mommy. How dreadful, said Daddy. Well, that's what you get for stealing my cookie, said Peter, sniffling. What am I going to do without a sweet tooth? I know. I grabbed my pink-tastic pen and started to write. Dear Tooth Fairy, today my sweet tooth came out. What should I do? Could you please send me something sweet to eat until a new tooth grows in? Love, Pinkalicious. I tucked the note under my pillow with my tooth, and I kept one eye open all night. I always wanted to know exactly what the Tooth Fairy looks like. Tonight, I would see her. There she is, sleeping with one eye open. Pink, 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 went my alarm. Uh-oh, I must have fallen asleep. I looked for my tooth, but it was gone. And in its place were three red candy hearts and a note. Dearest Pinkalicious, how art thou? Toothy Tina, your personal tooth fairy, was busy last night. Unfortunately, a girl in New Zealand was having her molars out. Toothy Tina had to fly there to help her. It always takes a long time for a tooth fairy to fly because her wings are so small. Toothy Tina asked me to help you. I hope you don't mind. Forever yours, Carlos Cupid. So, Carlos Cupid came by instead. And he left her three candy hearts. Peter, come quick, I shouted. Cupid was here. Did you see him? Did you? Asked Peter. No, I missed him. I guess I fell asleep. Look, he left me candy. I put a couple of red hots in my mouth. These are red hots. Oh, my mouth is burning. It tastes like coal. Yum, they taste great to me, said Peter. And look at all the hearts in my room. Yeah, I like the hearts. Cupid must really like you. Cupid loves everybody. Where's my tooth fairy? I want the tooth fairy, I said, stomping my feet. She didn't want any hearts. She wants the tooth fairy. But she's being kind of kind of mean. My plan was to stay awake all night long so I could take a picture of Cupid to show my class that I had a camera and it was ready. I wrote another note. Dear Carlos Cupid, thank you for the red hots, but unfortunately, they were disgusting. I would prefer something sweet. Love, Pinkalicious. Wow. You think she should get something else? Something sweet? She's not being very nice. Let's see what happens. Pink, 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 went my alarm. I have fallen asleep again. I looked for my note and it was gone. In its place were 3 jelly beans and a new note. Dear Pinkalicious, excuse me, the candy wasn't sweet enough for you? Poor Carlos Cupid. His heart was broken last night when he read your letter saying that you didn't like his candy. He asked me to help you. Normally at this time of year, I am helping, and normally this time of year, I am having an extravagant vacation in exciting Ecuador. But I decided perhaps I might be able to help you. Please enjoy the jelly beans. Kind regards, Edgar Easter Bunny. P.S. Toothy Tina is in India helping an elephant with a tusk ache. So it was the Easter Bunny that came now. Maybe she'll like the jelly beans. When I tasted the jelly beans, they felt like little pebbles in my mouth. Yuck! And I spat them out. These jelly beans taste awful. And look at all the footprints that Bunny left around my room, I complained. I don't see anything wrong with it at all, said Peter. Looks like he left eggs everywhere. He grabbed the basket and started to collect as many eggs as he could. Oh. Where is Toothy Tina? I wondered. That night, I wrote another note. I had my camera ready, plus a net so I could catch that bunny if he had the nerve to hop around my room again. I would definitely stay awake this time. Dear Edgar Easter Bunny, thank you so much for the eggs. Unfortunately, I lost my sweet tooth, so the jelly beans had no flavor. Could you please ask Toothy Tina to come and leave me something sweet? Love, Pinkalicious. Oh, sounds like she's getting a bit of an attitude. Pink, 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 went my alarm. I fell asleep again. This time I found 3 tiny candy canes and another note. Dear Pinkalicious, I am so happy that I got a break from all the toys that I have to make morning, noon, and night. Being a tooth fairy is a much better job. Toothy Tina had to fly to Japan to celebrate with a little boy who was finally getting his braces off. She asked me to help you out. Have a very merry day. Signed, Elf, number 351. Looks like Christmas in her room. I licked the candy cane. Yuck! Tasted like hard toothpaste. Ugh. And look around here. What a mess. There was snow everywhere. Do you think he left some toys here too? Asked Peter. You sure are lucky. When I lose a tooth, I just get a few coins under my pillow. But I wanted something sweet from the tooth fairy, something that would taste good until my sweet tooth grows in. I want Toothy Tina. Wow. She is definitely not having a good day. That night, I was ready. Dear Elf number 351, thank you so much for the candy canes. Unfortunately, they tasted bad. Could you please, pretty please, with sugar plum flavoring on top, ask Toothy Tina to come out and leave me something sweet? Perhaps she's the only one who can help me out. Signed, Pinkalicious Pinkerton. Pink, 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 went my alarm. I slept right through it. And when I finally woke up, I found nothing. My note was gone, but there was nothing else. I was so disappointed. Nothing from Cupid, the Easter Bunny, or even Elf number 351. Then I noticed a teeny-weeny slip of paper under my chair and 3 silver coins. Dear Pinkalicious, sweetness comes from the inside. When you are sweet, the world and all around you is delicious. So when you're sweet, sweet things will happen. With love, Toothy Tina. P.S. Don't forget to brush and floss after every meal. Wow. Looks like Toothy Tina finally came. Huh? What does that mean? I wondered. Hadn't I been sweet? Well, maybe I wasn't as sweet when I bit into Peter's Chocolicious cookie, or when I stomped my feet, or spit out the candy. Maybe I could have been sweeter to Cupid, the Easter Bunny, and Elf number 351. I was really very lucky that they came and visited me, so I wrote a new note. Dear Edgar Easter Bunny, Carlos Cupid, Elf number 351, and Toothy Tina. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to visit me and for leaving me red hots, jelly beans, candy canes, and 3 silver coins. I'm so sorry if I wasn't grateful. You made my room look beautiful, and you are welcome to visit anytime. Love, Pinkalicious. P.S. I want you to come back soon. Signed, Peter. Little brothers. I folded up the note for later, and I began to feel much better. Hey, Pinkalicious, did you know that the silver coins are actually made of chocolate? Asked Peter, stealing the coins out from my hand and running away with them. Peter, you can have the chocolates, because you are usually a nice brother, I said sweetly. Huh? I don't want them. You can take them back. I'm sorry I took them, Peter said, handing them back to me. He doesn't trust her because all of a sudden she's being really, really nice to him. He thinks it's a trick. How about we share them, I said, tasting a chocolate coin. Yummy. It's Silverlicious. I can taste sweet things again. Hooray! From now on, I am always going to be as sweet as my sweet tooth. The end. So I hope you guys liked today's story called Silverlicious. And I hope you learned something that you need to be sweet and nice to people. So if someone gives you something and you kind of don't like it, don't say, oh, I don't like it, I don't want it, this is nasty. You say, well, thank you very much. You know why? Because it was really nice of them to think of you in the first place and to give you something. So when you are really, really nice to people, people will be really, really nice to you in return. That's the lesson here. So next time, I will be coming back to you and reading you another special Pinkalicious book. But until then, this is Sandy Pinkalicious saying, see ya.